Hey everybody, you guys wanted to know how to make some of my pockets I made, so I decided that I'm going to make a video on how to do these pockets. I use these, I put them in my junk journal, so yeah, there's a lot of different kinds. I will go through, let you know which one's my favorite. Some of these aren't done, like I didn't embellish them yet, so... Yeah, so these ones, this one and this one are the same. This is just regular paper. No, not regular paper. This is cardstock. I meant regular color. He went for a walk. It's Gizzy's not here. And then these two like are the same. So this one is the same color and then this one is double-sided. So this is a 2-pocket, as you can see. Okay, these are regular paper. These are easy. So what you're going to do is glue down, these and, insert them in your journal. So that way you do have the pocket. So these are just regular paper. Those are easy. This is 2-sided. These are all like my, messing around, learning kind of pockets, but some of them, I will put in my journal. This is a wallet pocket, so you got 2 pockets right there. Not done with that one. I really like this one, just because it's different. I don't know if I've decided or not to put anything else like on it. I have like a little ribbon down here. So you have like the main pocket up front and then in here. I do like this one a lot. It's kind of big. We got the ribbon on the side. This was two-toned. Not two-toned, 2-sided. Oh my goodness. I cannot talk today. But we got 1, 2, and 3. I didn't glue this side so you could have like a bigger pocket right here. So I haven't decided what to do with that one. And then the one that I'm working on now with the embellishments are this one. I am working on gluing this like different twine. So we got a little pocket here, a big pocket here, a little pocket here, and another pocket here. This one's really cool. So set that back over there to dry. So these are the pockets. So what you're gonna need, really you're just gonna need, paper or cardstock. You don't have to have 2-sided, but depending, like for this one, you're gonna need like 2-sided. So I have my mat, my cutting mat. It's a little one. I do need to get a bigger one. But I like using this just because it has the measurements on there too. This is a scoring board and a scoring knife. I use the knife a lot more than the board. But like I said, none of these are like necessary. I have a ruler and then my, ink and stuff to ink the edges to make them look, vintage looking. And then I have a small paper cutter and a large one. And like I said, you don't need those. And then, of course, scissors. I have the big ones and then the detailing ones. So, all right, let's see which one I'll make first. Actually, let's make this one just because this is different and it's really cool. So let me move everything out of the way. Okay, and my desk is really shaky, so I am so sorry if, I bump it or whatever, so. Okay, so you're going to take whatever you want to use, cardstock, paper, for this one, you're gonna want to have the paper or cardstock double-sided just because how it's set up. Like if this was just one-sided, then, you know, one pattern will be white. But if you want it like that, that's fine. Up to you. So, I don't know if I have double-sided. Like losing everything. Actually, I'm just gonna use, I have just regular cardstock right here. We're gonna need a circle. Let's see. What did I use? Oh, I used my candle. Did I use my candle? I think I used the candle. So I'm going to do it. Oh, this is going to look really nice. And then you can make like, you know, different sizes or whatnot. So I'm going to do this. I think I made a little bit. Why can I cannot. Oh, you're going to need a pencil too. I'm so sorry. I don't understand why I can't remember what I used. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. Okay, but anyways, okay. So we are going to trace the circle. Yeah, I had something bigger. I definitely had something bigger. I just don't know what the hell I used. Oh! I know what I used. I saw it. I used this. I saw this laying around and I was like, oh, that would be perfect. So I'm going to actually use the bigger one just because, you know, the bigger the better, so you could like actually see like what I'm doing. And can you guys like see? I think I need to be up a little bit more. My desk is a mess. I have like stuff everywhere. All right, so we're gonna trace your circle. Okay, and then then we're gonna cut this out. It is gonna be better to use your bigger scissors just because when you're cutting, you know, shapes and like circles and stuff, like rounded edges, the nose is going to be better to guide you with. So definitely use like the longer pair if you're not sure on like what scissors to use. And then we're going to decide what we want, like what pattern you want for like the front and whatnot. And you know, you don't have to embellish these if you don't want. Like, I like to just because I have so many, like, actually I'm going to do this. I have so many stickers. I have so much junk journal, like, supplies that I do like to embellish them. I guess it depends on, like, the pattern of the paper as well. And you know what? I made that circle from the candle earlier, so I'm actually gonna erase that, actually, because I don't know if I have a big eraser around or not. Just because I don't want it showing. Oh, and it's gonna shake my desk. Ugh. Come over here and do quick. Yeah, I don't know why my desk is so wobbly. Must just need tightened. And can't really tell too bad just because of the pattern, so that's cool. Alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to fold this, but don't push down. Oh, I'm going to need my scooting knife. Okay, so we want to get my mat here, actually line it up, because we're going to want to go straight down in the middle. Okay, so we're going to put our finger in the middle, and then we're going to go down. So that way, you'll have a little crease right here. And then that way, you'll know exactly what the middle is right here. So I make a little dot there. So you could see, because we're not, you know, folding all the way. And we need to know, like, what the middle is. Okay. So alright, we're going to do that. We know what the middle is. And then we are going to fold the bottom half up. And we're going to make sure this is straight as best as you can. I'm not going to push down all the way because you're going to fold the top as well. So we kind of want it to be, you know, even. Okay, this one's pretty good on my lines. I will scale them. Okay, so I'm going to push down right here. And then, because this one's a little wonky, so I'm going to fix this one. Make sure it's in on the lines here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take my knife and then get those down. Come down here, do this side. All right. And then now we are going to fold the bottom up. See, and we don't have to decide just yet on the pattern, on how you want the pattern yet. Because we're just folding, like we're not cutting yet. And surprisingly, this one's really easy because you only need to make 2 cuts. Okay. And I'm sorry we're shaking. I don't know how to prevent that right now. Alright, now we're going to unfold. Now be tricky with this because you're gonna cut this right here. You think you would want to cut this, but that got me the first time. Okay, so you're gonna unfold, and then you are going to turn it, and then you're just not gonna cut till you get to the center of that fold. And then we're going to open the other side up and do the same thing. Okay, and then we could decide on the pattern. So we have this. Fold this up. And then we're gonna fold these over. And then see how there's like a little gap there? I will put something there or move these in a little bit closer. But I don't actually, I might want the other pattern. So I'm gonna flip it over and see. I'm so indecisive that and of course, gluing's always last. Inking is always second to last. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the way I like it. All right, I am going to do this way. Okay. I'm actually going to do it this way. Yeah. So, all right. So the gluing. I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys to either grab, you know, you can use glue, a glue stick. Sometimes I use glue tape. These are nice. I'm actually going to use, just regular glue for now. Alright, I'm actually going to use just a little bit of Elmer's. So, here we go. We got, just use a little bit. You want a little bit. Oh my God, if it would come out. Hello? Okay. We're just going to do the edge. Oh my God, we cannot glue yet. This part is fine because this is going to get covered up. But I forgot to ink. Duh. Dum, 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 dum. And that's, you know, only if you want. Okay. So let's do that and take, this is Cocoa Brown. Where is, take my brush here. And then go around all the edges. I don't swipe because if I swipe, it ends up being too brown. So I just do this. And then you could see, you know, the effect. our pocket there. Oh, did I do that? Oh my goodness. Did I do this side too? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, so we are going to glue this up. Now a little bit of glue. Don't do the middle, because then you won't have a pocket. Little bit. Fold it up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the tabs here. And close these in. What are you doing? You can't have my scissors. You're not playing. Right? No, you're not allowed. What are you doing? Let me do it. Give me it. Give me the scissors. One moment, everybody. Here. All right. And then there we have it. And then, you know, you could do whatever you want with it. I'm going to let it dry, obviously, and fix all this brown. But you got the pocket in there. And then you have a mini pocket in there. I'm thinking about maybe putting like some ribbon over this way or twine. You know, because you could... That way it could hold like a bigger item if you want to be in there. Okay, so that is pocket number 1. Okay, now we're going to make these pockets. I didn't even think about these corner things. I shouldn't have done it. Well, anyways, all right. So for these ones, if you want it to look exactly like this, you're going to want to need one of these. I think these are like, I think I got this one at Michael's for $9.99, something like that. This is a corner punch and a notch punch. The corners are what's going to do this effect. And then this is the notch. So, and then this one is double-sided cardstock, and then this one is just plain colored paper. This is cardstock as well, but I did not do the corners on the bottom or the top, just right here. So I'm going to use some scrap paper to show you how to do this one. I think this is double-sided. Yeah. Okay, so let me get my roller here. This is going to be 4 and 6. 4 by 6, 6 by 4, whatever. The inside, I'm going to have the dots. So we'll keep the dots facing us. I'm going to round the top corners, and I'm actually going to do the bottom two. Okay, so it should look like this. All right. Now we are going to need, let's see, another piece of the same length of this. Not same length, but... So this was, the width was 4, So I'm going to make this 4 as well. My little paper cutter doesn't have like the thing that comes out, so I just measure with my ruler. Alright, so where's my line? There it is. Alright, line that up. Alright, now I am going to, this is the one. Hopefully I don't have to cut. I don't want to cut it anymore, so let's see if this will work. So I'm actually going to do, no, because if I do it like that, and then if I do it like that, no, so we want it this way. So we're going to have this backwards. Let me think. Because I don't want it too high up. So I am going to have to cut it. And cut it down. We'll say, let me see. Let's see, because we want to do this like in the middle. So we're going to do folding. So probably the top's going to be like here. So maybe 2 inches tall might be good. Yeah. Let's do 2 inches. 2 inches tall. So that is here. Make sure I'm cutting it the right way. All right, here we are. So we actually want to do the bottom, around the bottom. Well, no, because that's not going to be covered either. Get this over here. All right, so I'll probably place this like right in the middle, but we want to do the notch first, actually. So the top of your page and your little piece, put them together because we're going to do the notch in the middle. Actually, because we have 3 notches, right? Oh, no, we want to do the bottom. The bottom, because the pockets are going to have the notch. Okay, so the bottom, right in the middle there. There you go. And the reason why I put them together is so they match. So we're going to end up folding this up, and then this is actually going to be coming down. So before we fold and do all that, we're going to ink. So let me get that out. And then this, once I ink this, it will take away from the pattern showing. Okay, remember, you're not just going at the bottom. All right. And like I said, I'm doing this fast so that I have lots of swiping. Whatever. All right, now we're going to fold this up. You have your two pieces. Let's see. Let's see where this is going, like kind of in the middle. So I think, let's see, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 should be pretty good. Mark right there. That's where we're going to fold. And make sure it's all straightened out, lined up. I'm trying to find my knife. Okay. Actually, almost like goes perfectly because of these lines on the paper. Okay. Folded that, and then I'm gonna ink that crease. Okay, and then we're going to take our piece here and set it, here we go. We're going to set it down in there. So, now the gluing. We are going to glue the sides of your piece a little bit. You don't have to glue the bottom just because it's gonna stop at the crease, so you can't put anything in anyway, so there's no, no point. So make sure that's all lined up on your crease there. Right here. Oh, I don't have my mat. So I'm getting glue on my desk. It's okay. To clean up later. Okay. There's one. And then we're going to do the sides of these. Remember, a little bit. I actually like, I went with this pattern. I like the pink and the brown with the ink and the black. All right, and then we are going to fold this. Make sure when you fold this down, it's covering the notch. And I did round those, and I am going to round the bottom too. So Nice and lined up. Okay, and then we will ink that crease. I should have cut the corners first because I gotta re-ink the corners since I'm cutting them out. I'm not sure how I'm going to embellish this one. Okay. Oh, that one didn't. There we go. Do those corners. And let that dry. And then we have pocket number 2. So once these dry, you know you'll have the 2 pockets in there. All right, so next. All right, now we're going to make this the triple pocket. I don't like how I decorated it. I wish I would have put, this is cute, there's hearts here, and the ribbon has hearts, and I wish I would have done it this way. But that's okay. So this is the triple pocket. So we got 1, 2, 3, and this is very easy. You're going to, I would suggest using double-sided paper or cardstock just because you're going to have this shown and a lot of tucking. So this is easy. So you're going to need the size of regular paper, which is 8 and 11 and a half, or is it 11 and a half and 8? I don't know. So I want the outside to be the flowers. So oh, there is a little bit of there. Maybe this isn't 8 by 11 and a half. No, it is. This does not look like a normal piece of paper. Whatever. So what you're going to do is whatever you want the outside to be, you're going to, you know, have upside down. So we are going to fold it up. And then, you know, you could use your knife after all the folds are done if you'd like. And then we are going to turn it this way. Have the crease on this side. And then you're going to fold this up again. Wait, am I doing that right? Going back to the triple pocket. Okay, so we're going to fold this up. And then the crease should be on this side, I think. And then, see, for some reason, that is the right. So, yes, so you are going to fold it up. And then actually, okay, crease on this side. No. crease on the right. And then we're going to fold up again. Goodness. Okay. Watch how easy this is, guys. Alright, so we're going to fold this corner down, but not all the way to this corner. So, let's say here. Like, I like to fold first and then use my knife once I, am sure. And then we're going to fold again. So we're going to make kind of like a pattern. All right. And then actually, here we go. I do like the pink and the black. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Okay. Okay, now with, it depends on your color, but depending on your color, you're gonna ink. This one does not look straight. I feel like that's okay. All right, so what you're gonna do, now you're gonna go backwards and tuck. Okay, see that? Okay, and then we're gonna tuck the other one. And then we're gonna tuck last one. There we go, and there you have it. So you are going to want to glue the edges down right here, right here, right here, and right here. Now, I want more black to be showing. So actually, I'm going to make this is why I shouldn't have used my knife, but that's okay. I am going to speed this part up so you guys don't have to watch me fix and refold this pocket. So bear with me. This one might look a little wonky because I did the knife for all the creases. Yeah, see. But that's okay. Hopefully we could fix it by, inking it. I would actually maybe like this a little bit further down. And I wish there was like more black. But I could always decorate, down here with the black. And then right here is a little... Is that part of... Yeah, I guess that doesn't matter. But I can make it even if I want. But I'm not going to let myself be crazy. Okay, around the corners if you'd like. And since this has white on the black, I am going to get rid of that. Oh, this one's hard. There's a couple layers. Oh, see, that one cut weird. You gotta watch when cutting corners when there's lots of layers, just because, you know, they could go uneven. Okay. And sometimes I'll use like different colored ink, but the brown is what's obviously going to make it, you know, vintage. Okay. All right. So where is my brush? Okay. And have lots of pockets and put the bookmarks in the pockets. Alright, now it's time for gluing. Since I might prefer glue stick on this one just because working like with a bigger area. Okay. Remember, just do you know, you could even have it like, well, not like that, but there's so many different pockets you could make. But these are my favorite ones that I guess I make a lot of. So that's why I decided to show you guys these ones. Now with this one, don't forget to do the bottom. And the side. And you know, with glue, you know, a little goes a long way with any glue, so. Oh. Thought I was on that section. Oops. No. I went too far up. My ADHD is killing me right now because I am so not paying attention. And there you have your triple pocket. So you got one there, there. All right, so let that one dry. All right, this one's super cool. Pretty much dry. So let me cut the excess off here. And then I will show you how to do this one. How many pockets did we do? I forget. Is that 5? This will be 5 maybe? I like that. I think I might keep it just like this, honestly. I need like a little like desk garbage can. Yeah, but this one's really cool. I don't know if I want to decorate this one or not. All right, this one you are going to need, I believe, an 8 by 11.5 again. So let me grab that. All right, so this one is really easy. You don't even need glue with this because it's just fold, fold, tuck. You are going to need double-sided paper for this one, and it's regular paper or cardstock, you know, 8 by 11, 8 by 11.5. All right, so you are going to have your paper horizontally like this, and then what you're gonna do, see, this is where I would like a larger cutting mat because it has all the lines and the, you know, measurements and stuff like that. So you want to kind of have it horizontal but make it diagonal, and then you want to bring this corner up to match that corner. So that looks about right. Wait, you guys are going to be like, oh my god, you can make a pocket like that without glue? And fold down. Okay, then we are going to bring the sides together. And this is, you know, I didn't use my knife yet. This is going to look maybe a little bit better than this. This one is a little, they kind of match. We'll see. Okay, so this would be straight. I mean, I guess you could take the roller. Yeah, I did a pretty good job. Okay, so once you know you know where they're lined up, you know, then you could use your pocket, or I'm sorry, your knife. So, and then you're gonna bring this and tuck it in here. So I know everything's good, so I am gonna use my knife. And these paper scoring boards, like the one that, like this one, this is nice because it's little, and it's compact, and it comes with a knife, and look, your knife goes on here. I think this was like maybe $5 or $6 on Amazon. And then you just oh, I'm doing it upside down. And then you just slide it, and then boom. So if you if any of you guys want to know where I get my junk journaling supplies from, or any of my tools, just ask. Ask, or I will try to link everything down below, but I just have so much stuff. I'm not quite sure where, you know, I got everything. So we'll see. I might put it under the description. I might not. So let me see. So we want it like, do I have to go a little bit further? I might have to go a little bit further out. Let's go a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely different from my original one that I did. And like I said, you don't need glue. If you want to make sure it stays in place, though, and you like stuff nice and neat, then you could glue it. I guess it depends on what I'm doing. Like, I would glue it, you know, in between here. So this one's actually really pretty, and this is reminding me of like the Victorian era. So there you have it. It would be nice to do what I did on here with the ribbon on here, just because like there's different patterns that you could like see, but like this one, they like, you know, you can't really see, like they're jumbled. So yeah, that is super easy. So you got a pocket here if you wanted to put something there, pocket here, and a pocket there. So this is another triple. This doesn't look straight over here. Line it up on the edge of my table. That's how I could tell, actually. Maybe it's just me. Oh, why don't I just use this? But yeah, you can make pockets out of all your scraps. If you have scraps laying around. Yeah, see, it's a little off. Not by much. See, that will bother me. So I'm actually gonna fold that in a little bit, maybe. I don't know if that will look good because yeah. And then I have to bring this in more. That's why I need to get a bigger pull and push. Yeah, that's way better. All right. And then, of course, I would ink right here, 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 and the outside. Think about maybe rounding the corners down here, not so much up here. And then you could even add a pocket, like one of these little ones or something. Say this were like littler, like you could even add it. Like a little one like right there, something that would look cute. But yeah, so that's all of the pockets I've been working on. So, and once I make more, I'll show you guys how to do those ones too. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did not show you guys how to make these ones just because they're fairly easy. You know, let me know and I could show you. Same with this one. I'm not crazy about the wallet pocket, but if you want me to, you know, teach you, let me know. And then, yeah, if you guys have any questions or need anything else, let me know. Bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video.